Okay, if
Give
Sill's
me a
ready.
D100 really quick, Northern.
Oh crap. Um,
Oh, yes, so that we can know the thing. I know what this
Yes.
is.
55.
Now, where did I stick that? I didn't put it
Please
away
be
yet.
weird.
I did not
Please
put it
be
away
weird.
yet.
Please be weird.
Is this a random thing that happened to everybody in the campaign, or
Yes.
did
And
you all
missed out
pull
on it.
cards again?
No,
Nope.
this is so much funnier.
Okay.
When they went into the strange Fey realm that they're going to describe to you in the update, they all got twisted into anthropomorphized animal forms. And you would have been a killer whale.
Can you imagine the sneak attack from a killer whale?
Well, an anthropomorphized killer whale.
Pardon?
An anthropomorphic killer whale.
Yeah, which makes it so much worse, I feel like.
Again, can you imagine a sneak attack from an anthropomorphic killer whale?
Yeah.
It's like you would have been a Warforged version of Pearl from SpongeBob.
A walker? No. Wolf. That makes me so happy.
Okay, so
no, the Jadeite band hasn't been updated, has it?
no, because we haven't
No.
done anything that has been Jedi related. I don't think that's what I'm assuming happens. But
Yeah.
Basically,
I-
once you break the seal to go into the crystal dome on the inside, that's when you're going to get that upgrade, which is coming sooner than you probably expect.
oh
good.
yay, it's my favorite. I wanted to go in there. That was exactly what I was not wanting to do. Okay, so yeah, basically last time. This is last times on Eberron game, Shadow Under the Mountain. We had teleported back from the disease tree that we cured, and upon landing, we got surrounded by flowers and teleported to the Fey Realm. And we didn't know it was the Fey Realm, but Eventide did, and she was very, very upset and wanted to leave. Basically, she had been exiled from the Fey, and one of her patrons wanted her back, and so she was from the Spring Court and the Night Court. What's her name?
Titania?
Titania, yeah, and then Urasan, King of Cats. And Titania is the one who cast her out, because inevitably she just annoyed everyone. And Urasan wanted to give her the opportunity to come back, so Titania sent us on a mission to get Tawny back. Tawny is one of the people of her court. And so we were sent to the town near his realm, which is Cultivatory. We get pulled into Cultivatory and see that what was once described to us as a wonderful little farm town like realm was rotting, and we all turned into this weird anthropomorphic being of ourselves, and in front of us was a giant, for lack of a better phrase, beaver dam, like a giant mound that was like what did I write down? It was like 800 meters across or 400 meters across and like 400 meters high or something. We ran into some villagers from the nearby town that had gotten sucked in and made our way into the giant mound after fighting a bridge. That was neat. Inside, we had a little battle against one of the townsperson's sons, who was in a super duper rage, like a super barbarian, and he had a lot of cool superpowers. We saved a golden sheep, which ended up being a polymorphed version of Gold Dragon, who took us into an illusory, safe realm. Moral of the story is that Tawny had been trying to make friends with a demon lord, fiend guy, Throat and Orthy, the something of many mouths. And also had a secret, not so secret, pursuer for courting Tawny was Vanessa Leechslime, a hag. Well, this Vanessa Leechslime betrayed the Demon Lord and her coven and got a whole bunch of powers to kidnap Tawny. So we needed to go deeper into the mound to go rescue Tawny. We came to the point of Tawny's doghouse, which was largely a barn, for lack of a better phrase, where we solved a puzzle, and then went into a watery cave dwelling where we fought Ursula and her eels, Vanessa Leechslime. During which
it was Ursula. Yeah.
Yeah. During which Torque got eaten, and while inside, Vanessa Leechslime met Throat and Oathie, the minor demon lord. That was neat. Tawny was a 3-headed golden retriever dog. Once we released Tawny before the fight was over, that area no longer became her lair, which was a cool combat mechanic. And then eventually dropped her, and things started to immediately go back to normal, to a nice Pleasantville farm, where Tawny teleported us back to the Feywild. Eventide got unexiled, but she's no longer affiliated with the Spring Court, and she might still not be safe, only being part of the Night Court. There are still too many people who don't like her, so she might need to do other things to gain favor in order to return to the Feywild. Urasan sent us back, and that's where we landed. There you go.
Apologies for missing the entire thing. I feel bad about that.
Fine. It was goofy. I hop-flopped on the ground after we came out of the watery area because I was a killer whale for a bit. That was pretty fun. Because I noticed killer whales have a land movement speed of 5 feet.
Wait, you were a killer whale as well?
Yeah, while we were doing that fight, I was getting attacked by one of the thingies, and I turned into a killer whale. Since
So
anyway.
let's see. Torque turned into a black bear, a Warforged black bear, in which we actually, each of us except for Lyra, made deals with these hags that were betrayed in order to get buffs to go fight their coven mate, and we had to each give up a tooth.
Yes.
To do it, and Torque was like, I don't have teeth, I'm a Warforged, and this was like, you're a bear, you have teeth now, congratulations.
Yeah. It was pretty funny.
Eventide was Mothra, Lyra was more of a cat person, Glimmer was an emu person, and Dell didn't have a choice. She just kind of defaulted back to a dog for some reason.
A humanoid dog this time.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fun.
Yeah, anyone with a specific identification with a certain animal just automatically defaulted to that animal.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to get rid of my additional speed that I got from being an emu.
Yeah, none of you were in animal form, so if you had any special abilities or speed connected to them, those are all gone now.
I missed out what mine could have been.
Well, it would have depended on what whale gives.
Yeah.
But a killer whale would have been a swim speed.
Oh.
Well, fair enough, I already have one. I'm just looking in the party inventory, and there's some items I don't recognize, and for whatever reason, there's no details on them.
We did get a set of the demon plate.
Yeah. An uncursed one.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. I could click into it and see the details on them.
Yeah, I'm trying to click on that and the Abjur's bangle, and I just get In fact, I don't get any. This is the same bug I had before I left. I don't have any details on any items.
Yeah,
Well-
because the demon plate's from the Dungeon Master Guide, so
Yeah,
that
no,
would
literally.
should be showing up.
For whatever reason, when I click on the item, I just get the name, type, uncommon, in-party equipment, and customized. There's no blurb.
Hmm.
I wonder if that's a setting I need to fix.
I didn't actually read what the Abjur's Bangle does. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. But once the hit points are all used up, they don't regenerate, so...
Yeah.
But, you know, it could be useful in, like, a particularly hard fight or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I thought it was a really neat item to throw in, because there's actual choices to be made in how you use it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so yeah, theoretically we're back.
Yep, you have all been dumped back at your summoning circle at the top floor there, but you can disperse and do whatever you wish to do at that point.
Oh,
Sorry.
Shield Guardian. Okay. Actually zoom out.
Oh, you guys are level to 14. I should fix
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I should definitely fix that.
That happened at the end of last session.
Okay. 2 seconds. Let me just... Can't remember.
Shouldn't be
what
hard for a rogue.
Yeah, what do I get? Oh, yeah, it's that useless level. Forgot about that one.
You get some more sneak attack reduction things, whatever they're called.
Yeah, but they're pretty much pointless.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say pointless, they're situational.
Obscure is okay, but the other two are con saves, and very rarely. I can't see a use of knockout. Obscure blinding stuff would be okay, but that's about it. Alright. Also, I can't remember, but what gave us a bonus to con? Something gave us a stat increase recently.
The Fey Lord at the end of Arley's arc, the Warden.
That was it.
It's technically more like a planetar,
Sure.
not actually connected to the Fae.
Okay.
I know there's like nature stuff going all over the place in Lamania, but it's not actually the Feywild.
Just
Fair point.
fascinating.
My vision of the Feywild is always like much more controlled nature,
Mm-hmm.
where Lamania is just nature run completely amok.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you run into like a house cat that's the size of an entire town, and
And also demonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolling through party inventory at this point, like
we really need to resolve that off.
We have-
off.
20 wheels of cheese.
You can never have too much cheese.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff we need to take offline and like clean that up at some point.
It's so
Yeah.
hilarious that you guys got a wish and used it on cheese.
I didn't know it was a wish. And I
How
just wished
deliberately
for
unclear.
cheese. It
How
was
would we
technically supposed to be
understand?
just food.
Cheese is food.
Mm-hmm.
Great food.
Yep. Apparently one of the most addictive foods.
I can attest to that.
Clear app or browser cache. Hard refresh your browser or clear the mobile app data if the UI elements fail to load properly. This is-
Are we... Oh, sorry. Are we going to be taking any Bastion turns or anything? Do I have to worry about that, or...
I'm going to say no because I still have some people who don't have any decisions made on their Bastion stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, I
Like,
need to fix mine.
I'll be banking
fine.
some Bastion turns. We'll catch up on those when we can.
I'll have it done for next week.
I will say there's going to be about 2 weeks of time that are going to pass before anything more significant happens. So we would do Bastion turns now if we were ready, but we're not. So you guys
Okay.
can fill the space with anything you need, or we can jump forward if you guys are ready to go. And more stuff.
I will take this not in game time, but I will be spending a significant amount of time and some party funds to copy spells into my spell book because I'm super behind in that.
And if there's any threads that you guys want to follow up that have been dropped or anything like that, we can definitely do that as well.
Not a bad plan too. Where's the rule on that?
I don't think we need to like roleplay anything unless there's something that's happening, but I would take some time to go back and visit the tree and the people there and help them out some a bit.
Oh, now that you've been there, you can do your, what is it, plant teleport or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it is. 2 hours and 50 gold per spell
the
level.
hell? I'm sure. Oh,
At some point over the couple of weeks when we're back, I'll probably go back to the nearby city and visit the now mass warforged grave that now exists. Just to take some time alone to think about things, because I've not since Virgil's revelations, things have kind of bounced from one thing to the next, and he's not really had time to contemplate where he wants to go next with that.
If you're heading into town, Northern, can you give me a perception check for Virgil?
Yeah, sure.
DC
Hmm.
18.
Okay, I can't roll below 16, so
There's a chance.
16, yeah.
Yeah, you don't really notice anything.
Okay, that's a shame. There's nothing that gives me advantage that I missed. No. Okay.
Alright, I am stealing 2,500 gold from party inventory for spells because I am very
Smart.
behind. Actually, I could even do more, but those are the ones that I will be doing.
Dan, would it be safe to say that at this point Lyra has officially learned how to play the harp?
Sure. Do you have performance as a trained skill?
that'd be awesome.
I doubt it, but I'm not gonna ask anyway.
I'm not proficient, but I have a +3 to it.
You know the techniques, you're just not very good at them.
That's okay. This is acceptable. I like to think like I can play the D&D version of Mary Had a Little Lamb.
You're like that
And it-
guy who goes into guitar stores and starts playing Stairway.
Ugh.
No,
No, that's
No.
banned. Can't do that.
don't do that to me. That's horrible.
It's the kid who who gets a recorder at school and never learns anything other than Three Blind Mice.
Hot cross buns.
Uh-huh. Like learning the violin, the first thing they teach you is Mary Had a Little Lamb. Like, that's great.
Really?
I don't
Something
know.
else, please.
First thing I ever learned was Three Blind Mice, because it was
Yeah, it's just the 3-finger holds or whatever.
yeah. Da 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 da. Then shift. Da 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 da. Then it gets
So
complicated.
bad when I was doing my education degree, I literally had to buy my own recorder and relearn the recorder for my
Oh,
degree.
wow.
Wow. Okay. Sorry, we can continue whatever. I'm still just like putting in my stuff.
Yeah, was there any other threads anyone wanted to follow up on or look into?
Mm.
Or like, did you want to head in to trade out some of the goods you've been securing to try and get new items or anything like that? Or just stockpile wealth? Which, fine, fair.
Oops, we rolled a natural one on our API check. Cool, love that. Eventually I would like to see if the gosh, what's it called? The Great Machine or whatever has fully mended itself.
I would say that by now it has fully mended itself.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought we went back and checked that.
I think the
a
one thing
while
that
ago.
wasn't done was the one statue that had been like eaten in acid or whatever.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that statue.
Please ignore my character for a couple of minutes. I'm just gonna have to do some funky stuff and level up and level down.
Sorry, should be done in a sec.
Apparently, this is a way to fix your inventory cache, which is weird, but okay. Nope, that didn't do it.
Circle. The VTT is killing me.
Have you checked if Foundry is less of a burden on your system?
Me, no. I have not opened up any of the Foundry stuff yet. Mostly since we're not going to be using it unless like we have an off night or something. So I just haven't gotten there yet.
No, I was just curious.
So that was 7th level.
It's gonna be incredibly fun, isn't it?
Okay.
Is there a way to move your account on D&D Beyond from having to log in with Twitch to logging in with literally anything else that doesn't require your phone to get a text message?
You should always have two-factor for all the things enabled.
Yeah, but there's better two factors than I suddenly now have to go in my other room, grab my phone, and come back.
This is why I have my phone right
on
here.
me. Yeah.
Like, I will leave the house without my phone, but it's always right next to my computer because of two-factor authentication.
Okay, last two.
I should look at getting a new phone sometime. I haven't upgraded my phone since like 2019.
Rather just have it tied to my Google account because that's a lot easier to work with.
I think I originally signed into Beyond without tying it to any account, so just sign in directly.
That would be nice. Nope, that didn't fix it either. For fuck's sakes. This has to be a setting, and I don't know what setting this is. Because I'm not even in above VTT, I'm just on D&D Beyond, and I have no description for any of my items.
Try increasing the size of your browser window. This sounds incredibly stupid.
Literally, it could take up the whole widescreen. Still nothing.
Okay.
I had this issue before as well, I remember. and I don't know how it got fixed.
I know some things bug out sometimes if your browser is too narrow for some reason.
This is a 34-inch monitor. Half of it's my D&D Beyond screen. No, somebody else had this issue a couple of weeks ago, I remember, and I can't remember how they fixed it.
Yeah, it's something to do with your system,
Oh.
because like I can click on your account in here, and like your own items don't show up with the blurb either, right?
Nothing shows up with the blurb.
Yeah, if I click on your Ring of the Assassin Lord, I get the full list out. So
Yeah.
it's registering with your sheet. It's just not picking it up on your system for some reason.
So it's got to be a setting. Character settings.
Ugh. Now I have 3 blind mice stuck in my head. God damn it.
Same.
I was just sitting here starting to hum, and I was like, what am I humming? Oh!
Go get my recorder. Where is my recorder?
See,
Rush is
there's nothing in the game settings that say don't show. D&D doesn't have D&D Beyond doesn't have like a base settings, does it?
Did you try clearing? Or you shouldn't have any cache.
I've
On the
just
computer at all.
literally cleared my entire cookies and cache and rebooted the browser.
I was looking over other possible fixes.
Let me
Not
just
that
have a
I
look at
couldn't
some other
find any other.
characters and see if I've got the same issue there. Yeah, this is across all my characters. So it's a base setting, and I don't know what it is.
Do you have anything on that blocks pop-ups at all, maybe? Maybe that's conflicting with it?
Wonder if... Oh, I wonder if it's my VPN.
Hmm.
Because that also functions as a settings, connection and security.
Did you sync entitlements in your account profile on Beyond?
I don't know what that is or how to do it.
It's one of the other options that's listed here.
Hang on a second. I'm just going to exclude D&D Beyond and see if this does anything.
We'll need to reload too.
I am so sorry about this. It's...
If you're talking to us, Radix, you're muted.
Yep, I did not realize. Okay, because I don't know what to search for in the notes, does anyone off the top of their head remember any other, like, strings that we haven't, like, followed up on recently? Because I feel like there's something obvious that I'm not remembering or finding.
Well,
I
we've
don't have
all
enough brain power.
we've all done individual stories at this point, right?
I don't know if
Or
we've officially done Lyra's.
no Lyra. Okay.
Weeks.
We'll get there eventually.
It's just, I like giving you guys agency to jumpstart things in ways that I'm not
Mhm.
expecting and things like that
Yeah.
too. So
Well,
it's
like,
like,
what
if
was
you guys
it?
don't do something to move it forward in your own way, then things will move forward on their own. But
Sure.
Yeah. Well, it's like when we were doing, I think, Virgil's, and we went back to that other place and found a thing that was going to link to
Yeah.
the other thing, and yeah,
Mhm.
that was cool.
Good job, us.
Yeah.
that's what I want to give you guys the opportunity to do. So like, it's not going to lock you out of anything, but like, there's other optional things too that I've left in here that you could engage with. That you don't have to. It doesn't necessarily affect the rest of the campaign. It just affects how things go.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say there's on the one hand us doing really cool things like that, and then there's the other hand where we fight a guy and totally forget we just need to dump water on him.
Because
When
of
we had the
listening.
conversation 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that statement I said about lacking brain power? That's where I'm at. Your Sunday markets are gonna kill me.
But hey, you did that puzzle last session and just nailed it on the first try.
Yeah.
You didn't even need the clues.
You mean Syl?
Well, still, yeah.
Yeah.
But you got
Started it by
exactly
being
correct.
like farmer
Syl
in the beginning.
blew it up.
I gave him a
he
nudge.
took one look at it, went, "Oh, I think it's this," and da da da, done. Freaking brainiac.
No, somebody else said something.
I-
And I played
said
off
the
of it.
farmer is in the middle, and
Yeah.
then after that, yeah, I
All
was like
that
the farmer.
I was going down the quick. Was it the quick round? Fox jumps over the lazy dog, which is not the thing.
Nice.
Meanwhile, I was singing a song about the farmer in the dale. So,
I mean, there's obviously more things because, and I'm pretty sure I'm saying this right, that the lurker below is not the same thing as the prisoner in the mountain. The person that was like the sorcerer, whatever,
The Sorcerer
Oh,
King, whose
wasn't
name starts
there-
with an A.
Archaeos.
Yeah. Wasn't there I feel like there was a reason we talked about maybe going back to the underwater people for a reason, and I don't remember what that was.
Well, I know that that area is where the lurker technically, like their prison might be. I don't know if we want to mess with a demon lord, but
Well,
Why not?
they're-
the planetar, the warden indicated, like he gave us a warning that, like, you've made a powerful enemy, and he's going to not be direct about their confrontation.
Okay,
Maybe
I
we should
fixed
be
it.
direct. You did?
I just basically had to take off above VTT and reinstall it.
Oh, Jesus.
this tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sorry for all of that, folks.
Wasn't
I-
there? So
I
don't
just wish I
remember-
thought of removing that extension first and not all the other ones.
I don't remember who the family was that owned the airship, but wasn't there something to follow up with them?
The
Yeah, buy our own.
the Lyrandars or whatever.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought we had a circle back with them about something, but I could be wrong.
you had
I
the
don't
opportunity to
remember.
circle back if you needed them for anything, but you haven't, I don't think, needed them for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Can we buy our own airship yet?
I think it's 100,000. I mean, maybe if we sold stuff, we could, but
I'm gonna need some of that money for getting owlbears in a bit.
I think
Right.
at this point we're almost at the ability where we can print money, so
And the owlbears are only, what, 3 grand each, I think?
I think so.
I think you can only get one a day. Was it one a day?
One a turn, I thought.
fast and turn, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like one a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, of all the demon lords, the lurker below does not tend to do so directly. She will find a way she can do it to stab us in the back and twist it. That was the last kind of thread that I can really find quickly. That if we needed to look more into that, but that this is why, like, me the person doesn't do the brain of connecting the lurker below and the sorcerer king.
Mm-hmm.
This is where me brain magnets go separate.
Well, you do know that demons were the ones that broke the seal on top of the mountain at the very, very start of the campaign.
Right.
True.
That was so long ago too.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
quite
God.
literally a year and a quarter.
Was
That's
it
why
that
I'm
long?
willing to like bring it up and mention it.
Yeah. That was a whole wild encounter. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was another life.
And, like, there is probably an access to the Lurker's prison through that rift near the Sahuagin city. but that
Mhm.
wouldn't be the only way to get there.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
in Kyber, and
jeez.
Kyber is non-Euclidean.
Mm-hmm.
That was back in May of 2025. Jesus.
Yeah.
God.
I know.
Okay, I am fully operational now. I apologize.
Yay, good job.
I can now actually see what items are and what they do.
You want to take the plate?
I couldn't use it if I tried.
I know. You'd also be stuck if you put it on.
What do you mean?
Read the description.
Oh, I haven't read it yet.
You're talking about the demon plate?
Yeah,
Hmm.
Well, it's not cursed.
it is.
No,
cursed.
no, no. 'Cause
Oh
it's
no,
not
it's
cursed.
uncursed. Oh, okay,
It's
never
It's
mind then.
uncursed.
Ah.
But the bonus is to unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm now imagining like a monk that uses armor.
For those of you not paying attention to Discord, I'm starting to figure out if we should start plotting against the Duke.
I mean, that is technically like we approached the not an idea of killing him, but the there is the thread of he is kind of undead.
I was gonna say we could imprison him in the prison if we don't want to kill him.
I mean,
Put him in
isn't
one of those cells.
the undead thing a clock because of him using the bangle for so long?
No, we don't know.
No.
He mentioned that it was like in his desire to stop his like bangle from killing him that he became friends with Nalzim.
And we
Um,
Nalzim did something. We
Yes.
don't know what exactly.
Could I suggest we invite him to dinner and just
Who?
ask?
Now who?
No,
the Duke?
Duke. Nalzim's very dead.
Yeah.
You hope Nalzim is dead.
I mean, we could resurrect Nalzim and then invite him to dinner.
That bastard. No. After what we went through, that bastard best be dead. But no, I'm thinking we invite the Duke to dinner and just questions. Do we even have a corpse for Nalzim that we could speak with dead? Because he was bouncing from thing to thing to thing.
Hold on. So, what are the odds? This isn't for the DM. What are the odds that the Duke has a phylactery somewhere?
Probably. Maybe. I mean, if he's a lich. We don't even know if he's a lich.
No, but that's what I'm letting you guys know into the inner workings of Lyra's mind.
Yeah.
Because she is full bore ready to just say goodbye to the Duke.
I mean, I don't trust him.
And
I haven't trusted him.
I'm gonna say she's been persuaded by her sword.
On the
She's
other
all
hand,
in for it. Yeah, like
He
the
has
sword
not
is all
given us
for
a
it.
reason yet either.
Lyra is always all in for killing, though.
No,
Yes.
no.
When have you not been like, oh yeah, let's kill him?
Out of
Just
curiosity,
asking.
Sure, there's a time.
Just
Probably because
because-
she's not very charismatic. No, no. There's been several times I'm like, no. Let's talk this out.
There was one time when you were like, I'll take him away, and you killed him.
Fun fact: Lyra didn't kill them.
No, there was the guy we tied up. We were gonna like just leave him and stuff, and Lyra took him away, and you said you killed him.
The spell thief, Phoebius Thorn,
Yeah.
not dead,
Oh.
Not dead. I didn't kill him.
not forgotten either.
Mm-hmm.
I did rob him, but I didn't kill him.
I thought you did.
I
kill
remember
him.
that. That was in the sewers, wasn't it?
Yeah. For
I
some
took
reason,
him
I
around the
remember
corner.
you killing him, and I was like, "What?"
Nope, I took him around the corner. I think Torque saw Lyra leave him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went back later, and he was gone. And I was like, well, crap.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you had just killed him.
No, so I let everybody believe I killed him,
Yeah.
but I didn't kill him.
Okay.
But yeah, so Lyra is genuinely thinking that the Duke has a phylactery somewhere.
Well,
I mean, it's possible.
assuming Torque hasn't used his. Both of us have like a one-shot use of we can describe an item and immediately know its location.
Well, I mean, we would have to wait for a Bastion turn to do it, but has Syl updated his library, or is that the archive that lets you cast legend lore?
That is the archive.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
legend lore a person?
The library is basically research, but below the level of legend lore.
Okay, sorry, I thought... Oh my gosh.
Again, can you legend lore a person?
I would hope so. People can be legendary.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
yeah, you
Googling
can.
someone.
Turns out you can. Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, I guess it is archive. Well, gotta wait.
The lore might consist of important details, amusing revelations, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. The more information you already know about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is.
So, I want to RP this real quick. Lyra's gonna track down Glimmer.
Okay,
Sorry, just finish. If the famous thing you chose isn't actually famous, you hear sad musical notes plays on a trombone and the spell fails. Womp womp womp.
So where is Glimmer currently?
I think I would be in the I would be in the scriptorium, since that hasn't changed yet.
Okay.
Copying spells.
Okay. So like I
Because I
imagine
haven't done that since my character arc.
So imagine like the walls in the rooms aren't like super thick, so you probably hear me like plucking away haphazardly at the harp.
Mm-hmm.
And like it abruptly stops on like a really bad note. And I like run out of the I don't know, whatever room, the front room. Whatever this room is called. And run over to where you are. Do you still have a map? Like, and I like barge in, like I don't even knock or anything. Do you still have a map of the prison?
What?
The prison. Do you still have a map?
Of course.
Is there like a jar or a vase or something in one of the cells?
Hold on. I marked and took drawings of each person and each item in each prison cell, and I lay out the drawings because I don't actually know.
Thankfully, Endus has picked up on what's up here.
I mean, there was the chest of coins, because I mean, a phylactery can be anything.
I don't know if that erased the lighting on it for you guys.
I have, yeah.
No.
I have a black screen.
Yeah.
That should be loaded, I think.
Updating. Hold on.
I just get the hallway. Wait, loading again.
Sorry, I meant to delete the lighting on the map. Just because it was actually, I should probably delete the walls too. Yes, clear.
Baha! I see. I can see into tomorrow.
Because this is easier for you guys to do this kind of stuff because you've got like
Yeah.
an actual map.
Ah.
Okay.
So
like I imagine like we're sitting at your desk.
That's new.
Which one? No. Not since the last time we were in there.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, because this one appeared the same time this guy appeared.
No, the tentacle lady appeared at the same time this guy did.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Sorry to quickly interrupt you two, but wasn't there something about either the aboleth oil or the Kraken ink that could be used for something?
I don't remember.
I can't remember if the Kraken ink was something that you could use for scrolls.
I could use it for any of the same like special inks. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to keep that one while we're selling the rest.
I mean, the special inks are just a gold value at this point. Like, unless there was a time where I needed to do it on the fly, like when we were there, it doesn't really matter that much.
All right, never mind.
Are you going through selling stuff?
Yeah,
So
Scylla's, if you read General Chat, Scylla's going through the white items to sell some stuff.
I don't keep track of what Scylla's doing. If you sell my cheese, I will riot.
Well, I was going to say the cheese wheel is one of the white items. But also, so's the tapestry, if you want to keep that. You know, the one that really ties the room together.
Tapestry in the tower somewhere?
Yeah, I think that's my isn't that my purple rug?
I think no, not the rug. There was like I think a purple tapestry that we took somewhere though.
Yeah,
the tapestry was on a wall somewhere, if I remember rightly.
That's right. Yeah. You can't sell that either.
The only things that I see that could be tangentially related to a phylactery would be the chest of gold or something in one of these two things.
Well, couldn't it be buried under the bones?
I suppose anything is possible,
piles.
right?
They could be in like a skull or something. Like it doesn't have to be a big thing, is it?
No, but we also, I believe, had deduced that these are the same kind of piles that cause like the undead horde that rushed the city.
Okay.
Can I ask, is this a golem?
Nobody's opened that door to try and poke at it to find out.
No, but when you look through the door...
It just looks like a knight, a suit of
It
armor.
looks like a large statue of armor.
Yeah.
Because that's another option, it could be that.
Well, Glimmer and I are currently... I'm trying to RP this with Glimmer.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. It's okay.
No, I just needed the reference. I needed the reference point to tell you like what could be a phylactery.
I got you.
Well, from my notes from the last time we were there, I suppose it could be this chest, or possibly something in one of these tomb-looking things, sarcophagi. I mean, theoretically, it could be under one of these sets of piles of bones, but that was the same kind of thing that were in those southern rooms that invaded the city.
But what about like this big skull over here? I mean, it could be hidden in that, or could we see into that skull?
Why do you ask?
So, alright, so long story short, I was over there and I was plinking away and I was just kind of in my own thoughts and just doing my own thing. And I was thinking about the Duke and how he's lived for a really long time. He doesn't look like he's aging, and I kind of think he's a lich.
Okay.
For the record, I may have been reading about liches in Torque's library. Don't tell him I was in his library. And he fits.
Okay. But so far...
Go ahead.
All that he has done is been in support of the city and keeping the thing in the mountain. He's not been coy that he's trying to be good or bad.
Something is off. And I don't know if it's because he's like an undead and he's a lich, but what if he's behind everything? Like...
Behind what? This prison? That he says he can't go into?
Yeah... What if he can't go into it because that's where his phylactery is? I'm just saying.
I don't think that's how phylacteries work.
I don't know. But I'm just saying, what if it's an excuse? So we wouldn't look there for a phylactery.
Why would we look anywhere else for a phylactery either, though?
I don't know. Maybe he has a summer house.
Need to stop for a second. Because I don't even think you told Glimmer that the Duke is undead, because you were the one that had the aura thing going, and no one else. So I don't know if that's okay.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure she mentioned it at some point after the trial.
I don't know if I did. I
What?
genuinely don't know if I did.
Okay, then I'm still
Safe to
gonna
assume you
go
didn't
down
then,
that.
but I thought you had.
I-
What the-
Why do you think he's a lich? That doesn't.
He-
That's
he's
so
undead.
random.
He's undead. He
Excuse me.
he's not alive.
Sort of alive.
No. Does not breathe air. Is dead. Animated. Undead.
Explain.
So you know when we were at the court with
Yes.
so I kind of had what spell is that? No, it's not a spell.
Detect
Wasn't it
undead?
detect evil and
Yeah,
good or
detect
something?
evil.
Yeah,
good.
that's it.
So I kind of had detect evil and good active.
I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it does. It tell you who is good and evil?
And dead and fey
Oh, it reveals
an
okay.
aberration and a fiend and he's undead.
Oh. Though I suppose that could make sense for his companionship with the one fellow, Nalzine.
I feel like he's a mafia boss. Like, this is not okay. Okay, maybe I may be reading too many books.
And that might be. On the other hand, he's been nothing but actually quite generous with us.
Yes. But you're gonna be generous with people that are useful to you.
Yes, and for him that means he's not having to be the protector of the mountain, where we would be.
But what if he's not the good guy?
Are you thinking that he wanted us to access the machine so that he could get into the vault?
Maybe?
You son of a bitch. I remember I was observing the party and you said, you see the Duke, he's not eating anything. He's got a plate full, but he's not touching the food. And I was like, maybe he's not hungry. Or maybe maybe he doesn't like to eat in
now
public.
you know.
Holy shit. But I don't know if any of you know about that because you were all conversing. It was me casing the room.
Right. This is
And
like
it's
this
just
is the opportunity
suddenly
where the
fucking
party starts to
dawned on me, and
unravel
I'm like,
everything.
You bastard. He's had this plotted for ages.
So here's the bad part. Player is having a hard time recalling everything.
Mm-hmm.
That one has just popped in my mind, and I distinctly remember how it happened.
So what if he's behind every mess that we've been sent to clean up?
Again, what if...
I think she went back to role playing with Glimmer.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
It was when you said the player, I thought you'd gone to a player question.
That's why I had to completely blank out for a minute because I was like, I can't remember details. So I think
Which piece can you... I might understand...
you know how he had us look into a trading company?
Yes.
What if he is behind the trading company and he's
not
behind the releasing the demon that was that took it over?
Oh.
What if he's behind that and he sent us to clean up his mess? We're a mafia boss's cleanup crew.
I...
What'd she say? I will say, amidst all of this, Lyra barged in on Glimmer, did not shut the door behind her, and is not being quiet. She's actually really loud and really animated because she's super just pumped with adrenaline about everything she's discovered.
Whereabouts are you guys?
We're
in my scriptorium,
which is right next door to the front room, whatever that lounge, whatever it is.
Virgil likes to tend to Batman it on the roof when he's not doing anything.
No, we're on the first floor, like near the front door or whatever.
Okay.
He would have to be possibly a mage of some... Unless he's in cahoots with this lurker that...
Is he cahooting?
We were just given warning that the strike against us would be something that we would not see.
What if the strike comes from the Duke?
Did it seem odd to you that the last time we went into town, things just seemed a bit off?
Yes. Like, people didn't seem to greet us like they normally do. That's what I'm saying. Something is not right.
What would you propose we do to approach our investigation?
I don't know how to track down a phylactery. I stick my head out the door and holler for Torque. Really loudly, obnoxiously, like a mom hollering for her kids.
But I don't know if I took this spell or not.
The street lights came on and it's time for everyone to get back inside.
Yeah, that kind of obnoxious.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to see my spell book. Though that would be an item that I am familiar with. But
too bad I don't have a government name for you to yell.
No, I do not have locate object or locate creature.
But Torque and I do.
Well, you use yours.
Pardon?
Your special findy thing?
Yeah, we still have a one-shot one.
Yeah. I'd like confirmation before I use the super duper power.
Yeah, I would certainly... I take it you don't have a legend lore as a spell yet.
I had not intended to take it either because I picked archive as my bastion whenever we get to that.
Okay, no, that's fine. It's just I'd want to research the Duke before we try to use a one-shot ability on something that might not exist.
So hold on.
That is what I just said, yeah.
So I
you would have archive now, right, if we had everybody's bastion updated?
Correct.
Then I'm comfortable with using it in terms of narrative progression, if that's what you want to do. I'm just going to run bastion turns.
Sure, okay. Then, yeah, I will just have to make a note to myself to skip a bastion turn whenever we get back to that. Let me look that back up.
So if it's going to be important to the narrative, and this sounds like it's important to the narrative, then I'm fine with it. I just don't want to deal with all the, like, I made 300 gold. Yay.
Yeah.
Is Torque gonna respond to the summons?
Yeah, Torque comes trudging, because he's right across the hallway in the library, so he comes trudging across and stands in the doorway. What? You didn't have to yell that loud. I was right there.
Well, sometimes you're in your own little headspace.
He was in your library.
What did Glimmer say?
I said she was in your library.
Shh! Glimmer!
I know, the librarian's already told me.
I didn't touch anything bad. It just you have
We've
some
been
really
told
good
about the
books in
lying
there.
and the secrets and stuff. That's not okay.
Anyway, can you ask the librarians if there's a way to look for a phylactery? If we only know the person it might belong to?
If it were that simple, anyone could find any phylactery they wanted.
Right, but if they have something, I mean, even if it's a fiction novel that gives me some hints, I'll take it.
I mean, I'll go ask him, but I think it's a dumb question. And he just turns around and walks away.
Good question.
Okay. Legend lore says name or describe a famous person, place, or object. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the famous thing as described by the DM. Might consist of important details, amusing revelations, or secret lore that has never been widely known. The more information you already know about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is. That information is accurate, but might be figurative language or poetry or whatever. And yeah, if it's not actually famous, you get sad trombone. So this will cost 200. Wait, does this? They gain knowledge as if casting legend lore. Would that consume the ingredients or no? As part of the bastion, it says, I commissioned the facility's hireling to search the archive for helpful lore. It takes time. They gain knowledge as if they had cast legend lore spell.
I don't think you would pay the cost of legend
Okay.
lore in terms of material components because that's coming through the bastion.
Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to make sure.
It's the equivalent of legend lore. It isn't actually casting legend lore.
Yeah. So then, yeah, I would do legend lore out of the archive. Send my person to, and I guess for narrative's sake, since I do have the teleportation circle that lets me like bring people in, convenient time to bring in my super nerdy other daughter to do research. As my archive assistant or something, and have another NPC. But send her to do the thing on the Duke, the leader of Shadowgate. Thank you, Arlie, by the way. I jumped back realizing like, oh shit, I'm still behind.
Or I'm just double checking the spell to be absolutely sure.
Yeah, I'll link it.
No, I've got it here on the
Okay.
page. It's fine.
Got it.
I want to know what the librarians tell Torque real quick.
Well, the
Just
thing is, as
curious.
well, though,
It's in Discord.
They
Oh.
are
The
magic,
way-
my lord.
the way legend lore works, the more you
Ah.
already know about somebody, the more you get back.
But we don't truly know how much we actually know about the Duke.
Exactly.
You know a fair bit, actually.
But we don't know if it's true or not, so we're hoping.
I'm not doing poetry off the cuff.
Fair.
I mean, we could take a 5-minute break if you want to whip something up.
No, that's fine because this is complicated enough. I don't want to take the time to do it. You would get from the legend lore that nobody truly knows how he's managed to stay alive beyond a normal human lifespan. But he's known to have great martial skill, and many have whispered that he must have either made some kind of deal with some entity or has in some way transcended life and death in some other way, though it's unclear exactly how he's managed to do that. Though some of his enemies, particularly the Thieves Guilds, tell stories about shadows in the night grabbing people who have broken the laws in ways that are deemed not acceptable, and who are never heard from again.
I remember Baba O'Reilly, or whatever, the head of the...
Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
Baba O'Reilly's a song by The Who.
I am aware, that's why I said that. But I couldn't think of the other thing, but...
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how
The Kappa of the Brava.
Yeah. Had said about his agreement. I remember that.
Remind me, does anybody here have a version of or equivalent to the commune spell? I can't remember if somebody outside of priests, outside of clerics has it, but I can't remember if there's a function out of one of the bastion rooms that also has it.
Observatory. Well, no, not commune. I have contact other plane.
The thing that the Thieves Guild said was that they tell stories about people disappearing in the night and never being seen again. Was that right?
Being taken by a shadowy figure in the night, and then never being seen again.
And so, yeah, my eldest daughter, whatever her name is that I'm not going to look up right now, Ava, I think was her name, relayed the information with everyone here.
As in us?
Anyone who was in the general vicinity.
Okay. At that point, then, when you let Virgil know, you just see him tilt his head and go, "Ah, well, that explains it."
Did Virgil come join us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, when you yelled for talk that was loud enough, like everything heard, it was like panic mode, so it was just... He just slipper-booted down the wall and just walked through the front door.
Yeah.
But when you mentioned the undead thing, yeah, he just tilts his head and he's like, huh. As if suddenly something makes great sense. Do you remember the dinner we were invited to as his guests?
Of course.
That was very awkward.
It was. What was curious, I obviously could not partake in the food. So I was watching people, partially out of curiosity to learn how you act. I noticed the Duke had a full plate in his hand. He never ate from it. Not once. Not even a single morsel. If he is not alive, this would explain why.
That is entirely possible.
Though,
it's a lot to unload.
were he not alive, one would wonder why he cannot enter this prison, regardless. It's not like it can kill him.
There are two schools of thought, and the serving beyond death undead lich thing, based on what Lyra says in this information, could line up, but who's to say that he had the arcane capabilities to do this himself? Working at someone's behest for ever could be done by someone of great power, perhaps a sorcerer king or a demon lord.
Did he really sell his soul to a devil or something? Like,
Perhaps. I
Oh,
just keep thinking back to
we may have missed an opportunity.
what do you mean?
Do you remember the ogre we fought to help Torque?
Yes.
Perhaps we should have asked him questions about this Sorcerer King ogre in the prison.
Why would he know that?
Why wouldn't he?
It's an entirely different continent.
And you think the ogre sorcerers would not have once known each other or of each other? Kings know kings. So we're going to teleport back to this other continent now.
And cast Speak with Dead,
Speak with dead.
and then spend the
Find-
night and teleport
find-
back.
Yeah, because we can teleport there with plants, teleport back with the circle, you know. There was a tree nearby.
easy.
Pardon?
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Totally.
Just go back, speak with dead. Hey, been a while. Hope
Who
you're
has Speak with
okay.
Dead?
Just a quick question.
Just making sure someone actually has it.
I do. Because that was my original, like, eureka during the trial of, like,
That's
I'll
right.
cast that. But then they're like, maybe someone not you guys.
That's right. So, does Virgil actually pitch that?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's just suddenly dawned on me that, both in and out of character, that, oh wait, Sorcerer King, and then suddenly thought, we fought one of those. He was an ogre too.
It would.
Not really
it would make
ogres.
sense.
Pardon?
Giant, not ogre.
Giant.
Giant,
yeah.
sorry, giant.
It would make sense because
Traxxas was a fire giant specifically.
well, maybe it wouldn't make sense. I don't know. Like, he didn't send us to go see him, but he could have had a hand in it.
I think he's been feeding us breadcrumbs the whole way. Think about it. If we've just bumped off, think about who we've killed recently. Okay.
Yeah.
In my storyline, we've killed off one of his former associates. This could be a rival Sorcerer King, potentially. I'm not familiar, apologies, with Del and Splendor's storylines, or if they're related in any way. But he could literally have us.
At
You know
least
that-
with Dell's, hers was like otherworldly, not necessarily fiend or anything, and Eventide's was
There-
a hag.
I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, not there, but if I remember correctly, the stuff that was attacking the tree and all of the stuff in the bottom was like all necromantic and stuff.
It was.
So like there is a possibility it could be linked somehow.
You remember that that Dark Brotherhood quest in Oblivion where the guy accidentally has you murdering the entire hand
Well,
just to like subvert and replace them with his own? I'm
Duke-
wondering if I'm wondering if the Duke's now making us tie up all his loose threads, like Lyra said in character. It's a cleanup crew.
He did
Right?
introduce us to the family that sent us to that haunted island with the
Yes.
spawn of the lurker. I mean,
Yes.
maybe it was coincidence that their daughter ended up on a ship that was stranded there, but
I don't believe in coincidences. In fact, I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm wondering, the funeral where we all met at, did the guy die from natural causes?
Torque would be the best to know.
I turn and look at Torque.
DM, would I know?
As far as Torque knows, it was supposed to be natural causes.
Except
Supposed to be.
Virgil also did stab the corpse, so...
Because my orders were, go there and make sure he's dead. Literally, that was my very first, that was my day one order was, attend this funeral, make sure the guy is for is really dead.
Right. So
Which, when you realise the Oni that was giving me the wrong orders, why would he want this guy dead? Unless he's cut a deal with... Yeah.
So, it's possible, because I'm gonna be honest, it's very fortuitous that we all managed to get connected.
I just think that we've been bumping off somebody's enemies list and former allies list and friends list, and this is probably all going to reward somebody.
I think we've been set up from day one.
100%.
And I don't think the guy died from natural causes. I think it was murder.
How long ago was his funeral?
About
What?
8 months, I think, in game time.
Okay, I was like, 1 year and 4 months.
Is...
Like, we're coming out of winter, and it was summer-ish when you guys started.
Okay, so that body's going to be pretty decomposed. Still could speak with Deadit and ask the Duke how he... ask the captain how he thinks he died.
I don't know that... I don't want to defile a body that is close to a friend.
Well, yeah, you
and I
kind
look
of
at
have to-
Torque.
Yeah, exactly. That's my one concern, is it ain't going to be pretty.
Yeah.
But if anyone knows how he died, it's him.
Out of character, do you really think Torque will let you dig up this guy's body?
Probably not. No.
After
Not in this...
after being
without the family's
reminded,
permission, it's going to be a crime.
well,
And
and
also,
and
if we-
after
if we
being
have-
reminded of the fact that you stabbed him in the face in the funeral.
Yeah, you already got your own back on that one. You punched me for it.
So, but he could have been poisoned.
Yeah, we need to figure out, like, there's
I'm
a
just saying, like-
realistic chance he could have been murdered.
And the funeral could have been a setup to somehow get us all into the same space.
Or it was...
What if he wasn't dead and I accidentally killed him?
She's not here to speak for herself, but I'm pretty sure Splenda's reason for being there was she was getting out of the rain.
Well, that was Dell's too.
No, I'm
I
just
think
thinking-
us coming together was that the only way this could have been a test is that he was testing people all across the city to see who could have been had enough fortitude to fight these undead, but giving us a long leash in that we are saving the city.
I mean, and that brings
It's-
up another thing, like, the odds that at that specific funeral, the dead are rising,
It wasn't just that
and
funeral; it
he's
was
undead
everywhere.
too.
The dead rose all across the city.
Yeah, it wasn't just in the temple.
The temple
No,
was
but it was
particularly
that
bad because they
day
had
of the
crypts
funeral.
beneath the temple.
Yeah, but it was like the
The
day. of
timing
the
is a bit odd.
funeral. Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's what she's pointing out. Like, the timing is very sus.
We need to take our first step.
But what is it?
I don't know. You've been rushing, and given the potential power of someone like this, if this is what we are dealing with, we would need to be very careful. Because even the prison, I'm sure his guards report anytime that we go there.
I don't doubt it. Ooh, I wonder if they reported that I took the sword.
I wonder what... I'm sorry, out of character, I've forgotten the name of the guy who owns the maid shop. with the wizard tower. The one that hits on Bell.
It's okay. I'm gonna have to open up my document here to figure it out anyway and remember.
Radzekiel.
Right, Red Zeke.
That's it, yeah.
So, so just called me out on something real quick, and I'm sorry. You guys already knew in character that I took the sword from the prison, right?
Yes, we had a conversation for a while.
So I was like, did we know that
Confrontation about
already?
Yeah,
I was like,
it was.
I
Yeah.
think so.
There was a discussion.
It was
Yeah.
the last time that we were in the prison.
We kind of
Like,
have
it was
noticed
a
it from the number of
major
times you've been
emotional upheaval.
swinging.
Yeah, I thought
from-
so, but I was like, oh
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, we did.
No, there
Yeah,
was a
the-
whole
the fact
perception
that
check to
one day you were
recognize the
using-
hilt and all that.
The fact
and it
that one
was
day you were using an axe and then the next day you had this really nice shiny sword that looks like the one that was buried in the prison.
Where it came up was basically you blew up saying like that we had no idea what we were dealing with because you had like mind linked to the Sorcerer King and we need every advantage and we're being children about it and
We were woefully unprepared was the
Mhm.
exact term. Yes.
I wonder. You say how things have changed in the city.
yes,
If
I
this was
noticed it.
if this is of a magical nature, then surely Radzekiel will have noticed.
Don't give her a reason to go flirt.
That's flirting? Huh.
I don't think he's actually my type, but the attention is always very confident, inspiring.
I don't know. I mean, he's
If you
cute.
can keep your
But the two of you flirt like crazy.
Power attracts power.
if you can
don't
keep
know
your
what that
libido under control for 10 minutes, we may have some interesting questions to ask him.
Radzekiel is much older than he appears.
So are you.
Or is she younger
Excuse
than
me?
she is?
What? You look young for your age.
Oh. He is actually quite a bit older than I am.
Well, I don't think you're wrong. I think Radzekiel might have some insight. I don't know. I don't know how well protected his tower is from snooping.
I
If-
think we had that discussion with him before, actually.
I am able to see when that sort of thing is happening. Unless it's just a person. But
Also,
any magical nature creates something that I am able to see. That's how I knew
Okay.
at one point that Virgil was being followed through magical scrying.
That's right.
that was a fun day.
Hmm.
Hey, Virgil,
So-
what? Just go for a walk. Okay.
So, all right, Virgil, let's go see Radzekiel.
I feel like if anybody has noticed anything, it would be him. And he may have more knowledge about these things.
Hey, we could sell that plate of armor we got while we're there too.
Did you not want it?
No, I don't really use claws.
Oh,
And her stops are getting crit.
which is actually coming pretty.
Yeah, and this does help
useful.
against like major damage, which is good because
Yes,
yeah,
when you actually get hit, it seems to hurt.
yes, it very much, and this stops the really bad damage. So I
You're
can at least
welcome.
limp away.
It's the one good thing I seem to have made.
And I'm very appreciative of it. All right, yeah, let me go put on my shoes and we'll go see Radzekiel.
Mm-hmm.
Just Lyra and Glimmer going to see him? I mean, Lyra and Virgil?
It is.
I think we'll
open- it
take
is
Glimmer as well.
Open
If not,
season.
just- We'll definitely be taking Glimmer. One, because she's probably got the wisdom for the questions, and two, for the comedy.
Oh yes, absolutely. She is
Yeah,
going. I like Lyra. Total transparency. Lyra loves watching Glimmer flirt, but it is a distraction. It's comedic and it's free entertainment, but it is an absolute distraction.
Like Virgil and Lyra just know popcorn as this rom-com's happening, and anyway, and it's like, but can we get back to the point? Shh, give me 5 more minutes.
It's every parent's goal to come to that point where they can embarrass their child. No, turn off your Nintendo, buddy. Oh my God, Mom, it's a PlayStation.
How do we spell Radzigil, by the way?
It is in the notes.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know where the last one is. And
It's way up. Just I would do Control F.
R-A-Z-Z.
Yeah.
well, I wasn't sure if it was RHAD.
No, it's
No, it's also typed in
RADs.
general chat and Discord.
Yeah, and just put it in chat.
Ah, cool. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, I can go. That's fine.
That was close.
Is Torque going?
Torque will go if asked to go, but if you guys just kind of get everything together and just go, he won't.
Is there any other magic items we might as well sell off other than the plate while we're there? Because we've got a lot of stuff.
You can sell all the wands. I'm not going to use them anymore.
The tentacle rod.
Oh, there are 3 of them, I think.
Braces of defense. Is anybody here completely unarmored or plans to be completely unarmored?
Me, but I don't have the slot to attune to it.
And you don't think you ever will, or?
No, for 2 AC, that's not worth it.
Ring of evasion.
So what am I even attuned to?
Ring of water walking. Ring of mind. No, keep ring of mind shielding. That's actually quite useful.
And this, we've had a long rest, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think he's ever said the 8th when he's given us his name.
Who? What?
No, he only
If he
gave
ever-
us his first name.
If he ever gave his last name, he would have given the 8th.
I don't think he's ever given us his last name either.
He might have given Glimmer his last name, being
That's
all
not all he
like
gave me.
hoity-toity.
He'd love to give Glimmer his last name. He'd love for it to keep it as well.
Where is this? Okay, all my charges are back. Good.
He's the 8th because the other 7 were clones. No,
Lyra is ready when
Wrong
everybody
game.
else is.
I'm ready. But yeah, if anybody wants to just like list a bunch of stuff that we don't need, and feel free to sell it.
Mhm.
Things like gauntlets of ogre power. I don't think anybody's ever going to want those.
Not
Yeah, they
at
don't
this
help
point.
me.
Whose are the goggles of night? Because they're not mine.
They were mine,
Ah, okay.
but now I don't need them.
Then she
And then
made
I
a new
assume
friend.
you don't need the culling dark anymore since you got your fancy sword.
Correct. I actually cannot use any other weapon.
Your
Not
sword
even a
gets
ranged
jealous.
weapon.
Huh?
You can't even use a ranged weapon.
No, I can use my bow, but I
Okay.
can't use any other melee weapon. In fact, it
Okay.
won't let me.
Yeah.
Even
Your
leave it
sword gets
behind.
jealous.
I can't even leave it behind. Like, everywhere we go, strapped to my body. Must be on my person. Somewhere.
Even when you're asleep.
Yes.
Dang.
The sword loves me. We are attached. It's a
Wow.
relationship.
I think loves might be a bit strong.
We're attached. It's
those
a
are
love-hate
yes.
relationship.
Like a tumor.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not a tumor.
The thought I actually used that gif when I got my old clear in our family Discord. The 40 arrows I know should be Splendor. She's just not taken them.
Yeah, I'm not worried
Oh,
about that. I'll let you guys figure that out, but
Okay.
I'm good to go whenever.
All right. Let's head to Red Ezekiel.
And everyone's going.
Yeah.
I go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think unless somebody specifically goes and invites Belle to go, she probably wouldn't. So.
I mean, I would stop and talk and tell to Dell and to Torque, say, hey, we're gonna go to Red Ezekiel. Are you coming? I think I'd actually say, like, we're going into town. Some of us want to go see Red Ezekiel. Do you want to go?
Oh, if you say it that way, she would be like, nah, I've seen him.
This is the D&D equivalent of telling your family, I'm going to the shop, does anybody want anything?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah,
pretty much.
basically. Yeah. No, she'd be like, nah, I'm good, thanks.
Okay. Yeah, and I'd say the same thing to Torque.
Yeah, Torque would tag along, I guess.
Plus, it's always curious to see if he's got anything new in stock,
That was my thought.
even if it's potions. DM's just shaking his head like, I haven't come up with anything.
Seems like, where are my random magic item sheets?
Also, while we're
Still
out,
for-
I just need to murder 48 people with sneak attack so I can upgrade my ring. No.
Bag of rats.
Yeah.
For reference, I have only told Torque that Radzekiel is a dragon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I
I'm
was
pretty
not aware
sure
of this.
you had a conversation with Dell about it too, randomly, when me and you went one time. It
Okay.
came up.
Okay.
I
Vera
remember
doesn't
talking
know.
to you.
I don't. Virgil doesn't know. Also, bag of rats wouldn't work. They have to be CR1 or higher.
Ah,
Which
yeah,
also stops me just murdering commoners.
So,
the dinner is when I first discovered that Radzekiel was the thing.
so Virgil,
Mhm.
I think my bag of creatures, I think those are CR1s.
And how many can you pull out of that thing?
3 a day.
This is a terrible, horrible idea.
I
You're
think
asking me
so.
to murder 3 little creatures a day.
I mean, they're like deer, like bears, like I'm talking food.
Also, like giant, yeah.
Wait, so you're telling me you could pull out 3 venison steaks a day?
There is a giant elk.
There's a giant
an
elk that's a lot
option.
more than 3 steaks.
Literally, I could, like, every day, we could just stock, like, everybody could just be eating venison every day. Like, not just those, the whole bastion.
For the record, the only reason Lyra still carries it is in case we need emergency food when we're traveling. I'm not even gonna pretend.
Okay, so I've got 2 ticks so far in my ring.
Yeah.
I need another 48, and my dexterity goes up by +2 to a 22.
I'm confirming the CR on these critters. Hold on. Nope, they're a quarter. Never mind. Well, the badger's a quarter. Hold on. Yeah, giant elk is a challenge too.
How many hit points?
42.
Yeah, I could kill that with in a single round with sneak attack. I'm just gonna have them go loose in my training room.
The dire wolf is a CR1.
And this is like just face palming at how cheesed this thing's gonna be.
There's- I will allow this to happen. It's just I'm face palming over other stuff.
Okay. Because I will say, this is a very horrible misuse of how the ring should be done, but...
Well, here's the thing. I have to roll a d8, and so far only 2 of these critters that I can roll for are the challenge rating you need.
Okay.
So it's like a 1 in 4 odds.
Okay. Oh, it's not, you don't choose, it's random.
Yeah,
It is
it's random every
absolutely
time.
random. Yeah. So only the dire wolf and the giant elk are going to
Or
be the
CR1
CR1
or higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the other ones are quarter.
Okay.
So
All right, we're off to see the wizard, the dragon wizard of the Argent Cap.
yeah.
Okay, as you're entering town, could everybody give me a perception check, please? Again, DC 18.
I'm gonna burn a luck point this time because I am gutted I failed that last one.
So close.
I know.
Aha!
Aha! 19 and a 16 for a total of 25.
Pork is
Glimmer
distracted.
and Virgil, both of you notice that you're getting a lot of strange looks from a bunch of the townsfolk. It feels almost hostile, in a sense. And
Please
you
tell
can't
me
really put
when.
your
Go ahead.
you can't really put your finger on why that might be.
Yeah, fucking weird.
And it's not everybody by any means. It's like it's definitely not the majority of people, but there's enough that it's weird.
Please tell me Glimmer points it out.
I'm gonna clock a few of the faces that are looking at us weird and just like try to recall who they are.
I will message, because I can't do the mind link thing, to Lyra, because I didn't think about, like, oh, let's do whatever that AoE thing is. But
Telepathic
If you,
link or
if
whatever.
you motion to me,
Yeah.
to like, hey,
I'm going to just do the message.
I'd
So
say I'd
I'm
mind
gonna-
link instantly.
So I usually tend to sit shotgun in the cart. So unless Lyra's sat next to me, if you're sat behind me, I'm gonna just behind my hand like sign language. That some people are giving us a really weird eye look.
I'm on my own horse.
yeah, I was about to say I'm on my horse.
Okay.
So like Glimmer and I tend to ride side by side.
I will message and say, not sure if you're paying attention, but it's weird and turning hostile.
I like reach down and like pet my horse and like pat its neck, and as I'm doing it, I like kind of glance around to see if I pick up what she's now pointed out.
I'm going to say you can, because there's enough of them out there that are giving you weird glares, but you notice as you scan your eyes around, the ones that you are getting a hostile impression from immediately look away from you.
The minute I start feeling the hostile vibes, I'm gonna do detect evil and good.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
I will say, just on the discussion of the Bastion being bugged, he did have me do a perception check when I went into town before we had this whole conversation of, hey, maybe the Duke's evil. So this was already in the pipeline before we had the whole "what if the Duke's a dick" conversation.
For the record,
Okay, well,
I've been sitting on the Duke might be a lich for like months.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Endeth.
you don't pick up anything like undeath. You do get a strong reading of fiendish energy from a bunch of the people around you.
I mind link to Glimmer, and absolutely, like every person, I'm like, there's a fiend, red shirt, fiend, green shirt, fiend, brown dress, basket, bread, fiend.
The bread
Like-
is the fiend?
The lady with the brown
Oh,
dress with
yeah.
bread in a basket,
Uh-huh.
fiend. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
I see.
Apple cart, fiend.
No.
It's not
just
like
ugly.
anybody
No.
particularly special. Like some of them are a couple of the red lions you see walking by. But
Yeah.
some of the red lions aren't. It's just random people all over the place, and it's like maybe about 10% of the crowd.
Yeah. Every time one goes by, I'm like, that one's a fiend. That one for 10 full minutes. I'm like just pointing them out every single time. And does it coincide? Everyone that's giving us bad looks is the
Yes.
fiend. Okay.
And they're trying to not meet your gaze. And it's more obvious now. Because you're getting like the little red highlight on each of the ones that are doing it.
Out of curiosity, for the number of times we've passed through these streets and we've sort of got familiar with how everything looks, there's no buildings here that we didn't recognize before, is there? Or no,
No,
there's no specific building that's here that we didn't recognize before, is there?
I don't think that you would see anything like that, no.
Like we,
But
like
you
suddenly
can't-
we
you-
go, that wasn't always there.
You can give me an investigation check.
Okay,
This is going to be a
so go on.
DC 20.
Okay, I can't roll lower than a 22.
Okay. You do notice as you're passing by, there's one building that you notice that's got what looks like a bit of moss on it that's crawling up the side. That looks odd now that you take a closer look at it.
Was it always there?
You don't think it was.
Oh no, this is what I was afraid of. Hey guys, the haunted house is back.
Yay. That was my favorite.
I was as soon as Lyra got fiend, I was like, it's either the Oni or the freaking house.
I mean, the Oni would have had to have come back from being, what is it, like a lemur or whatever.
Yeah, but how long did it say that that house takes to regenerate?
I don't know. We wouldn't know that in character.
No, I can't remember from the thing. I just remember us joking about it. So no, I'm gonna wait till we go past it, and then I'm gonna just lean over to where Glimmer's horse is, and just like try to get her attention.
Yeah, she'll like look down at you and raise her eyebrows with a head tilt.
Well, I'm on the cart, so
Oh, I
I
didn't
can't remember.
that.
Do you speak sign language?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna sing in sign language. Say to you, the house is back. That house, and just nod. And make like a om nom nom like hand.
Do you point out which one?
We've already passed it, but I will give a description.
I mean, you're not moving that quickly through the streets.
Okay, then yeah, I'll point it. I'll subtly point it out. I'll just say like the one with the moss on the walls. Don't look directly at it.
So Virgil's like, so house on the right, back 4 doors, that one.
Yeah, but like, don't stare and make it obvious, guys.
I said, don't look.
Just be like,
Are
you
you-
know, taking.
Are you gonna check it
cool.
out, Glimmer?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I might like look back, but I'm not going to like go over there or something.
Give me an Arcana check
Is
with
Virgil,
advantage and disadvantage to cancel each other out.
is Virgil signing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh,
So
I'm
you-
absolutely picking up what he's saying and like
DC 20 again.
glancing.
Please.
Yes.
Wow.
Nice.
Bad roll, but yeah.
You had disadvantage because you didn't take a good look, but you had advantage
Mhm.
because it's related to fiends.
Mm-hmm.
There is a kind of fiend that you know appears as moss, and what its purpose is to grow around openings of some kind. And once it has completed its growth around that opening, it can use that opening to open a portal to that Nine Hells. And that looks like the stuff you've seen in books.
For the record, our mind link is still open with
Yep.
Glimmer.
Fuck,
Yeah,
we just
I know.
stumble
I-
on this. You could have missed this completely.
Does Lyra know sign
For a
language
couple
too?
weeks
Did
you
you
could've.
pick up that okay. I will
Sorry.
mind link, message to Lyra first. Not the house. The moss. And that's what I'll sign to Virgil. Not house. Moss.
I message back to Glimmer. Earn it?
Too dangerous now.
Burn the whole town?
Like,
Fireball.
Glimmer like stutters the horse a little, like at that, like oh, excuse me, oh, we should get to Radzekiel's.
I like kick it up a notch when she says that. Like, we're just walking, now we're trotting. Like, let's hut. And we move with quickness to Radzekiel's.
You arrive at the yards of the tower
And
without...
Glimmer will really quickly hop off, like I was gonna say, I'm gonna hop off my horse and dismiss.
Did he get really,
really
really
quick and
fast for
redraw.
anybody and then slow
It's
way
because
down?
my internet is really bad.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I was gonna
Funny.
say that I would dismiss my horse and jump into the cart really quick, draw the moss on the house really quickly.
Cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we want to speed up, Virgil's just gonna jump off the cart and sprint 150 feet every 6 seconds.
No,
There,
you're
chugging
steering
through
the
town.
cart, you weirdo.
I don't want to necessarily draw more attention to us.
No. But we're
No,
going
as you go,
to
you notice-
Yeah,
go and
I'll
get a
fold that up
canter.
and put that in my bag.
You notice as you keep going a couple more mossy houses.
Oh God.
But you arrive at the Argent Tower without further incident.
Is there moss on the tower?
No. The
Thank
tower
God.
looks pristine.
As soon as we get in the tower, as soon as everyone is in, I stop. I don't even like look at Radzikiel, and I like stop and I'm like, I'm going to be sick if we go back out there and you do not use Fireball.
It's a fiendish thing. I'm not sure how much that will work.
It's moss. Moss burns.
It's
Ask
moss.
Eventide.
You hear some clatter from the back, and a pot jumps up onto the counter and then jumps down onto the floor and then walks over to where Cisa is.
A what does?
A pot. It seems
Oh.
to have legs.
Why, hello,
What
friend.
in the Beauty and the Beast is this shit?
I like
Ezekiel comes around the corner. If you need to be sick,
pick up the pot. I'm like, hello.
It's a
And
little
I
light.
put it like on a counter. I'm not gonna be sick in here. I'm just saying. Oh, hi, Radzikiel. We just need to burn it. Burn the whole town down. That's where I'm at. Just torch the whole
that
place.
wouldn't be good for
Let's
business.
start over.
No,
Huh?
but neither is all of the moss growing on the buildings that is intending to open up portals to the Nine Hells. I have to think that you're observant to enough to have seen this.
So you've noticed.
You've known?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us?
Did nothing.
He's not bound to tell us these things.
No, but I'm wondering why he didn't. It's invading the town.
I'm interested in trade. It's not impacting my trade.
How is it not if it's turning people into fiends?
Fiends still trade for things. Fiends often trade for much more valuable things than other people will.
Oh, Nine Hells.
Probably.
Well, if he's noticed that, he's probably also noticed the reason we originally came here.
Oh, yes. I don't know, do you? Are you a mind reader?
Honestly, mortals are often pretty easy to read without needing any particularly special abilities.
What about undead who are leading towns?
He says.
You mean the old Duke?
Yes.
What of him?
What do you know?
Probably more than you imagine.
He is not an arcane practitioner, to my understanding, meaning he traded something for that. Long, long life.
My understanding, and you'll excuse me if this is a bit of an assumption, because I have generally avoided the topic with the man, because he seems to be rather prickly about it. But he sees his condition as a curse, not something that he sought. He's trying to make the best of it, but it's not something that he would continue with if he had a way out of it.
Do you think he's involved in this fiendish takeover?
I would imagine he has no truck with fiendish sorts. He never has, in my experience. I believe his first interactions with you were sending you to handle some demonic forces, in fact.
True. The difference that brings our concern forth now is typically in his own fashion, he leaves us to our own devices unless he needs us for something, specifically for the safety of the town. I view this as a big safety issue.
I mean, it's definitely bad news for the people of the town.
My concern is that we have come across and dealt with things that could be considered either rivals or former associates of his. And we're not entirely sure he is forthright about his history and dealings. And we were hoping you may know more.
You sussed out that he's not truly mortal.
Correct.
Would you be honest about the truth of your existence if that was the case for you?
Depends how I gained it. Making a deal with the
Depends
devil.
Depends on what others would think of you for being such a thing as well.
Very true.
One cannot be judged for what they are, only who they are.
Though he's not an evil lich.
Was that a question to Red Ezekiel?
That was
Sorry, what was that again?
That was an open question to the room. So he's not an evil lich.
Unless someone can put him that way by force, he doesn't have the magical capabilities to do so himself.
I am not truly familiar with how liches gain their powers, as it's never been that much of an interest of mine, but I do understand that it is something you have to seek and give up a great deal to attain. A lich would see that state as a great gift that they had very much earned, not a curse that they had to suffer. And I've never seen the man do anything that required the least bit of arcane skill.
No, but he had an associate with great arcane knowledge.
But he's not.
A necromancer.
Was
He's
he not?
undead.
Yes.
I
And it's entirely possible that if we stay and continue to go into various places, we could end up that way too.
Out of character, I'm not entirely uncertain that, due to his name I've forgotten, wasn't a necromancer.
Nalzine was a necromancer.
That's what I'm saying. So he had an associate who was a necromancer that could have.
Lyra is actively examining her jadeite band.
Ezekiel leans forward, he's literally just propping his face on his counter like this, and says, "You needn't be coy. I know more than you probably imagine."
Coy
If you
about
could
what?
Be so kind to elaborate. We would be most
Who's being
appreciative.
coy?
Glimmer was trying to avoid mentioning the prison under Mountain Kalen. The bangles that you all wear that allow you to enter without being eaten
Poisoned.
alive from the inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
Which part? It's quite vast, in case you've never visited.
I understand that there are depths that have not been plumbed since it was originally created. I did not have a part in its creation.
But you know who is there. Who it holds.
I'm sure you've read the script on the door as well as I have.
You've been in there.
Like it's hard.
So
You did not require a jadeite band of your own to enter?
That's an interesting question.
Is there an answer?
Of course there
I-
is.
Are
you
you
going
the
to share
person
it?
that... Hang on. We've always known one other person had a jadeite item.
Shh. Virgil, quiet. I'm having a conversation here. Are you going to share that answer?
If I wanted to get into the depths of that complex, the energies there would be an irritant, but would not stop me.
So you wouldn't need a jadeite band to get in there?
I would not.
May I ask
But
why?
do you have one?
That's a different question.
Which question?
Does she?
Whether or
how
not
does
I
he
do have a
have
band.
one?
Are you going to answer that question?
In the interest of having good relations, yes, I have one of the jadeite items to allow entry.
Well, that ties up that loose thread.
We were concerned that it
Spoilers,
was in the wrong hands.
as it were.
I hope you don't mind that I've used the place to store a couple of problematic individuals of my own.
It was
You're
you
the one
who
that
put them
added.
in. Ah,
So,
Where did
hold
you think
on.
they came from?
We didn't know.
Do you know what the chest is?
I have access to the place. I know better than to open most of those cells to mess around with whatever is inside.
Yeah, I don't.
I could probably handle most of them, but why pick fights with things that might kill you?
But do you
and
know
have
what
the
the
capacity
chest
to.
is? Do you know what the chest is?
I haven't had the need to find out.
So let's be clear then. You've just added. You didn't always have a band. You didn't originally put everyone or everything in there.
No, you managed to, or the door was opened when the Sorcerer King's energy pulsed out and the undead broke free to attack the town. I took advantage of the opportunity.
So you were there before we were?
No, after.
That doesn't answer the question about the missing band, because one was already taken before we got there. That wasn't the Duke's.
We know that came from the Oni.
Yeah,
Oh, the Oni took one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Huh.
Mhm.
So the dragon's taken the last one that we left behind.
There was one more that wasn't taken.
That's what I mean, yeah. There was
Because
one.
like the Onis had recharged at some point.
There are basically like 10 total like slots, and when the Oni died, that spot regenerated.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. I didn't know that. That's the one that's been bothering me for the longest time.
So
was
we-
who took that one.
Yes, and so yes. In the interest of spoilers, I appreciate that this puzzle is closed. The question that I keeps circling around in my brain is what demonic force is causing this. We could theoretically say it's the Sorcerer King, or the more unfortunate answer is it could be a demon lord. Specifically, we've had multiple tangentially related encounters with the Lurker in Shadow.
I'd venture that's likely where it's coming from.
Lurker in Shadow is the one in the prison, right?
No, that's the Sorcerer
No.
King.
Lurker in Shadow is the one that was below the island.
No, that was the spawn. The Lurker in Shadow is a demon lord that we've not actually encountered, that is somewhere in a prison near that Carlossa, but could be found through other Kyber related.
All the major
journeys.
demon lords, including the Lurker and Shadow, are all trapped in Kyber prisons and have been
Yeah.
for like 40,000 years.
Yeah.
And we just sold a bunch of those off.
No,
They're a bit
Kyber
bigger than
is
the little shards you have.
like that was just a Kyber crystal. Kyber is like Eberron's version of the Underdark.
Gotcha.
Except it's way more confusing than the Underdark.
Yes.
Like, geometry does not work normally in Kyber.
Okay, then first off, I apologize for trying to spy on you.
I mean, I do have defenses. It's not a problem. You were right to have suspicions.
Why hide this from us?
It never really came up. Is it really hiding if I just never reveal a thing that I know to be true? It wasn't harming any of you.
I suppose there's truth in that, but
It seemed relevant to bring it up now, and so I have.
does come at great concern that we're tasked with the defense of the thing in the mountain, and someone was so easily able to gain access.
Well, not everyone could just gain access. The guards are very good at what they do. I'm simply better.
Of course. Okay. I hope this doesn't tarnish any relationship that we have to tell you that our intent is to not allow demons to overrun the city. Yes?
I am interested primarily in ensuring that we can continue to trade. Trying to deal with the demons from my end would cause more problems, I believe, than they would solve. But if you're able to handle the problem, by all means. It will certainly increase your reputation.
It seems to be souring amongst some of the population as of late.
I've heard a lot of whispers about discontent among the population, but there haven't been any overt movements.
Discontent about what?
Just in general, people sniping at family members and friends in ways that are out of character for them. People starting fights in bars that would normally not have started. Various things like that. It's odd. Normally, demons are not this reserved, so I believe something is keeping a handle on them.
Something. Oh.
How would you best suggest we remove the moss?
Fire usually works.
Just turn to Lyra and just, like, eyebrow and say,
Fireball. I just look at Glimmer. I'm like, fireball.
Actually, let me just double check that. I can't remember.
I can only do so much of that, and I think the
Weren't we
town
just
would
a-
be very aggressive towards
Can I
that.
just point out, we were just about to sell a circlet of blasting. It might be useful.
Does it let you do scorching ray? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Does it require attunement?
Yeah, but that's like, what, half an hour?
Yeah, I can't give
It's
up my
a
attunement
long,
slots.
it's a short rest, yeah.
Fire will
Yeah,
work,
yeah.
but it will take effort.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Moss is often damp, and these things are
Mhm.
demonic as well, so...
Yep, that was my first thought. It was
Don't
If
suppose...
I think demon, I think don't use fire.
I don't suppose anybody knows, what was that spell I used way back when? The one that does max damage against plant life.
Blight? No,
Yeah, Blight.
I do not.
That would have been useful. But yeah, Circlet of Blasting does not require attunement.
I mean, he did say it's resistant to fire, so
Yeah. You can do one Scorching Ray a day. But it doesn't require attunement. That's interesting.
okay. Well, I think I should say thank you for your honesty. I know you've not always had the reason to, as you so claimed. There's no harm in knowing your truth, and people don't need to be part of that. That's acceptable.
I do wish to maintain good relations with all of you. You've been very remunerative to my little horde.
And before we leave you, I think Torque would be remiss if he would not be able to add to that.
By all means.
Also, if we are going to be taking business away from you when dealing with these fiends, we should probably try to compensate by asking to do business of our own. What new things do you have in stock?
If you're asking for any items, you can give me. What is this? 1, 2, 3. 2 1d8 rolls and 2 1d100 rolls.
Who?
Anybody
Okay,
who wants
that's-
to ask.
Oh, sorry. So it was a 72, an 8, a 7, and a 7, and that's on a D100. One of those is yeah. The 2d8s is 7 and 7, and the 2d100s was 72 and 8.
Yeah, so I'm going to take that in order, so it'll be. So one of those D100s was an 8,
Yes.
and the other ones were 2 7s.
Yeah. Which is
Oh, God.
wild. I rolled a D8 score on a D100.
Too many freaking things open. 7 is
Oh,
that
Talk
one.
did doubles as well.
Wait, did I do this wrong? Just a second. I think I asked you to roll the wrong things. It might not be a D8. Let me just double check it here. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. No, I actually need. Give me 2 D10s instead of the 2 D8s.
Okay. They are 7 and 8.
Okay. So 7 and a 78.
A 7 and an 8 on the D10s, and the 2 D100s was 72 and 8.
Let's slide one potion that's like a golden kind of color that's glowing a little bit onto the table, and this is a draft that will take years off your life.
I just look at Glimmer.
I've lived long enough, no.
I'm not sure how much use this would be to you, and he shakes out a tabard. This has a set of different abilities. It's Sagittarian investments. Gives you advantage on wisdom checks for medicine, and you can touch a dying creature and speak the command word to magically stabilize them. And you can also use a bonus action to cast spiritual weapon from it, a certain amount. And There's a bunch of details on that.
That's
That should be a
actually
bow and
kinda
things
cool.
like that. It has,
Yeah,
to
so
be
it's
have to be a cleric or a paladin to attune to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So that would be a lure item then, if anybody has it.
It's a tabard, so it wouldn't replace her plate.
It's technically also armor. I didn't roll an armor type.
She probably won't take off her adamantine armor just because.
Plus, I doubt that she'd
Yeah,
want to
it's chainmail.
attune to it. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah, cease. There was an item that only you could use, but you probably wouldn't want it.
Sorry, I'm texting our niece about an
know.
issue. What was it?
Well, one, it will replace your armor, but it lets you have advantage on wisdom saves for medicine checks, cast spiritual weapon as a bonus action, and you can touch a dying creature to immediately stabilize it. But you gotta wear chainmail.
Yeah, it's only chainmail.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
And for Torque, there's a light sling, which literally lets you throw a ball that has light that it can cast.
That's cool.
Actually, I'm just going to link the item because it's easier. And what's the other one? Table 6. Light sling is a common item. Not powerful.
That doesn't even need an attunement. That thing's crazy.
The common item.
Yeah, but if you hit a creature with it, you can reduce its speed by 10 feet as well.
But then you'd have to use a sling.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm sure there's...
Considering for a 20-foot ranged attack, I can either throw one of these sling things at it or throw my sword and do
Oh, no, I wasn't thinking
3d6.
specifically for you.
And instead of making it move 10 foot less, make it move all the feet less when I kill it.
Yeah, true.
The other one is another strange potion.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, I'm not stopping anybody if they want the sling. We can buy it
No,
and they can
I'm
have
looking
it.
at the. I'm looking at the Oasis in a bottle.
That's kind of neat.
That is actually kind of neat. So I'm a little disappointed. It's an Oasis in a bottle, but it doesn't cast Wonderwall.
That item is almost literally what I was gonna at level 17. I was gonna take demi-plane for my Bastion. I was literally gonna do a bottle.
Nice.
Take the bottle
Well,
now.
that adds,
Time to change that.
well, that adds that you can drink, and it just is like water that tastes really refreshing, but doesn't otherwise do anything. Congratulations, you just ruined it.
You can pull the water out of the bottle to create a magical oasis that fills up to 100-foot square over the course of 10 minutes. It's a 24-hour alarm spell with snakes that defend it.
Pretty neat.
That might be
It's-
worth just buying as like a one-time, you never know where we are setting up a camp.
It's also a rare item, so it's like $4 grand. Plus the red Ezekiel tax that he always throws on top.
10% or whatever.
Oh no.
Hey, we don't have a whole lot of money.
Does this say it like recharges?
No,
I don't
it's
think it does. It's just a potion.
It's a one-time.
Oh, it's a one-time
it's-
thing.
It's a consumable, so I think it's half the price that's usually set for magic items.
Still, geez, that's one-time use.
And Ezekiel has one. It's not like he has 6 of them behind the counter.
I want to see the things that he holds on to and are part of his hoard that he wouldn't sell.
You mean like when you go into certain shops in a game where you pay the NPC more to see the bonus items?
No, I mean like he's a dragon.
Oh, you're asking to see the section of his items that he considers too dangerous for mortals, but you can say, yeah, but you can trust us with them.
Not even necessarily too dangerous. I just want to see what kind of stuff that he holds on to as part of his hoard that he would not be willing to sell. I'm curious.
Well, once we're big enough to take down an ancient dragon, we can find out.
Jeez.
Also, do you know where his hoard is?
Nope.
Is there anything in the hoard he'd be willing to part with as dowry and we can marry Glimmer off to him?
Alright, do we want the Oasis potion thing or no?
It's the only thing, really, I think, if we want anything, that would be the only item we'd want.
Think it's be fun, but like it is one-time use, so like if you guys don't want to, that's fine.
Never know when you could use a long rest.
Well, we wouldn't be able to have a long rest, would we? It wouldn't be considered would it be considered an area you can take a long rest if we put a bubble up in the middle of it?
I would say that this would allow you to take a long rest because the safe location thing is a rule that I've added in. I would say this is an end run around that, but long rest can still be interrupted with combat.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. And
So
that
it doesn't make the area safe. It just means it's good enough that you could qualify for a long rest if you can
in
stay.
that case, on some of the some of the adventures we've been having recently, the ability to take a long rest somewhere would be worth $2,000.
Yeah, Torque will point at that one. How much for that one?
I'm just
Plus,
looking
we're
at
selling some stuff. We could probably do trade. Because if he buys at like 80% of price and probably trades at 90. I've been doing too much Pokemon card stuff recently. Sorry, this has been in my head.
value. Yeah, half the value for a consumable item other than a spell scroll. So it's 2,200 gold.
What all were we looking to sell also?
The plate for a start.
All three of those wands.
Alright,
The tentacle
so
rod, maybe.
the demon plate, did we say the bracers of defense, yes or no?
Mhm.
Sell those.
Yeah,
Um,
unless you ever plan on using them.
the three rods or the three wands.
Yeah, whatever they are.
The two ones on the rod. Do we want to keep the ring of evasion?
I'll never use it.
I'll never use it.
Then get rid of it, because I don't think anyone would.
Mm-hmm.
It would be really good if it didn't require attunement.
Right.
Gauntlets of Ogre Power can go.
Lyra's old axe, whatever that was called, the shadow one.
The Culling Dark. The Hellfire Mace can go. The Insignia of Claws can definitely go, because like the armor, nobody's going to use unarmored strikes. Actually, that'd be interesting. The Insignia of Claws would actually work really nicely with the armor, and it doesn't require attunement.
Just
Still
writing
don't know
down
anyone.
the just writing down the list in the new
Yeah,
channel.
so the Wand of
there,
Fear,
so
Wand
that-
of Paralysis, and Wand of Secrets, and then the Tentacle Rod. Other than the Mind Shielding Ring, do we need the Warmth or Water Walking ones?
The water walking is at least cool because it doesn't require attunement. But
Yeah. Ring of Warmth might be useful if we go against something that we know does cold damage, but
Hellfire Mace.
that can go. No one's going to use that.
I've also re-nicknamed Red Ezekiel as Radzi. I got
saw
tired
that.
of writing Red Ezekiel.
I was dumping those values into the chat there because you guys are going through a whole bunch of items and I'm not looking up every single one. If you're looking at them, you can tell what the rarity is.
Alright, let's see. So the bottom 5 here are uncommon.
I assume we're keeping the Abjurer's Bangle, though.
For now, yeah.
Yeah,
It'll come in.
yeah, because that also
use.
doesn't require attunement.
Yeah.
What the hell is purple? That's very rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything legendary in there, but I included
No,
it in
there's
the
not.
list.
I think the only legendary things are end of mini story arc items, and either Lyra's sword is either legendary or artifact. I know I'm not.
So
past-
62,000 gold.
Just more than we.
Is that
had.
all?
More than
Wow,
double.
Hey,
we
We
just-
can afford that
I mean,
airship now.
Yeah,
Two-thirds
Yes,
of
we
that
can.
is the demon armor all by itself.
yeah.
Would you say 62?
62,000, yep.
Is that before or after we pay 2,500 for a potion?
That's the total value of the sales.
Okay.
So the 2,200 for the potion is separate from that.
Okay.
Alright. I will work on removing everything, but the gold's
Okay.
done at least.
Insane. Wow. That's a number.
142,000. Yeah, we can buy an airship. I actually really want us to have one because I think that would be the coolest thing.
Buy an airship, swap your bastion into the airship. Fuck off and leave this town behind.
Mobile Bastion rules. Let's go.
Well, it depends. Is an airship like of a certain size, or would we have to pay more for a larger one?
I don't know.
Just have a
I'd have to
flying
look up the exact
fortress.
numbers because Eberron spikes the price on airships
Yeah.
beyond reason too, because the House of Lorander is the only source of airships, and they do not want competition.
I'm just imagining, can we basically build our own Air Force One?
One last question, and I don't know if this is an assumption that you could answer or if you actually know. Do you think the Duke is aware of what is happening here right now?
I imagine he has no idea. This all seems like a very carefully created trap or plot
Or-
that has not yet come
Ooh.
to fruition.
Who is the trap for?
It is a plot.
Who's angered some very nasty demons lately?
Oh, that would be us, but
That
I have
would
to
be
think,
us.
based off of one of our very first encounters, it must be to try to release the Sorcerer King. Great. Great. I suppose we should perhaps try to have dinner with the Duke sometime soon. Maybe not wait for one of the town meetings like before, but goodness. You know, nothing really ruins your day like the threat of a fiendish invasion on the town you live in.
I sent you something on Discord. Alright.
I was gonna say I didn't get a ping.
Sorry.
Thank you again for your generosity, Radzekiel. It does not go unnoticed. Um, if worse comes to worse, would you remain neutral in all of this?
It depends on what you define as neutral. I will defend myself and my position. But if push comes to shove and demons are willing to trade, who am I to say that they shouldn't be traded with? That does not seem to be my problem to resolve. And honestly, if this town were to burn into nothing, it's not like this is the only place I've lived.
Believe that.
But this town exists originally to protect the prison that you have now been utilizing by putting away your undesirables.
Sure.
Out of curiosity, could you tell us more about the individuals you have placed there recently?
Why would that matter?
Curiosity.
They're there for a reason.
Oh, I don't doubt that. I am just curious as to who.
I think we'll leave that a secret for now until I decide that it's relevant to your interests.
Noted, DM doesn't want to find the note with the button. I'm joking.
Very well. I was trying to see if there is a connection.
I don't believe there is.
Sometimes the best way to break something out of a prison is to get in there yourself.
You may notice that there is another dragon in there. That
There
one
are-
tried to steal from my horde. He knows
Is
what he
that-
did.
Is that the living one or the bones of the dead one?
No, the living one. If he was dead, I wouldn't bother putting him into such a special prison as that. I would scatter his bones in various places underneath the waters of the ocean.
Hold on. What do you mean another dragon?
There is a living dragon in the prison. There is also the dead dragon.
The dead dragon has always been there, but Radzikil here has indicated he has placed one recently.
But why say another dragon? Another implies that he added.
He did.
Yeah, he
Yes.
And there was already an existing dragon.
The dead
Bones
one.
of one.
I wouldn't count that as a dragon. That's a corpse.
I'm bringing up the map.
It very well could be an undead, like some sort of Draco Lich or something.
There is a disassembled dragon skeleton in that room, right at the entrance.
Yeah.
And then this one holds a big but not
Terrible
terribly big
looking thing.
blue dragon.
Oh, blue.
Yeah, so Lyra's brain goes, I don't count this as a dragon. It's a pile of bones.
Lyra's never done the Saffron fight.
Of course not. She doesn't play WoW.
There's also whatever the hell that thing is. It's not really draconic, but
Seems fiendish.
That looks, honestly, and I'm probably wrong, and I hope I am, that looks like the skeleton of a Tarask.
Yep, that was my thought.
Good. They're skeletons. I wouldn't count them as, I wouldn't count it as a dragon. I'd be like, it's a corpse.
Wouldn't you then say that the Duke is not a person?
He's not. He's an undead.
This might be an undead dragon that is imprisoned.
But yeah, I'm just curious as to why, like, he said, for example, this one stole from him, so that's fine. I was just curious if some things are intentionally putting themselves in this prison. Like, what was that TV series where the guy goes into prison to break his brother out?
Prison Break.
Prison Break,
That's the one.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
It was
I never
not
watched
creative.
it. Yeah.
it's
I'm
the
just-
most
I'm-
on the nose title.
I'm just imagining if this is like a prison break scenario where things are now actually getting caught so that they can bust the main guy out.
The other question is who put the prisoners here to begin with?
I wonder if the Duke's added any and just hasn't told us.
His line was that he's never opened any of the doors.
Do you have to open the doors to put them in?
I don't know, but he's not a magical practitioner.
Ezekiel, how did you put a dragon of that size through a door that small?
He leans really close over the thing and starts wiggling his fingers as a little ball of light wiggles around all of his fingers as he's wiggling them around. Magic.
So you do not need to physically put something in through the door to imprison it.
I mean, no, what I did was I shrunk him down and then stuffed him in there.
Oh, damn. Well, there goes my theory. I imagine the Duke had this like magic teleporting ability to, not necessarily as a spell, but like an item that can just banish things to the prison.
Perhaps we should just have a conversation with him.
I think the idea of inviting him to dinner still sounds like a good idea.
That's fine. We can do that.
But we should probably deal with the moss first.
Perhaps we should gain allies to help with this, i.e. the Duke and the Red Lions.
Are we sure?
At least some of the ones you saw that were possessed or whatever coming in were red lions.
Yep.
Yeah. Are we sure that he's an ally in this?
No. But I certainly believe that he's been forthcoming, that all of his years have been defending this town from the thing in that mountain, and a fiendish invasion is a threat to that mountain.
Let us go see the Duke. Thank you for your time. It has been most illuminating.
Always a pleasure to see you, my boy. Hope to see you again soon.
We almost made it without the flirting.
I
As you
still
go,
think
leans over the table. There's always time for flirting.
Also, dear, if you believe that's flirting, then you have a lot more to learn about people.
No shit. I'm less than a year old.
And I will exit.
I've already left.
I'm right behind Glimmer.
Did Del come? I can't remember.
No.
So, yeah, we're gonna have to grab Del before we deal with the moss. Do you guys
I
want to
can do
see the
that.
Duke and I can run back to the Bastion?
I have a thing. Hold on.
Out of character thought is that since the Red Lions are infected, I would rather do this on our home turf. Stop it, cat.
So invite the Duke to dinner.
That way we know and control.
This, yeah. Okay, that works. Well, I hope he likes cheese. Oh wait, he doesn't eat.
So then we hightail it back to the Bastion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once
You're
we've
able to leave.
invited him, I assume. Are we inviting him then leaving, or are we just going straight home?
Straight home.
Okay.
I can always just send him a message.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, heck, you could send one of your hirelings to go rush a message into town or something too.
That's what I figured.
Don't want to risk them. They might get eaten up by a demon gate.
Okay. Our hirelings aren't the ones that have been threatening their operation.
True.
You're able to get back out of town without any further incidents, and back to your bastion.
Oh. Before we go inside, Lyra, just as a precaution, can you maybe activate your spell again and perhaps review our staff?
Sure. I activate it, and for 10 minutes I walk around the base.
This is why they kept getting arrested and thrown in jail.
Your staff mostly looks fine.
Mostly.
Arthur comes up as undead.
Oh.
Known. Yeah.
One guard comes up as fiendish.
Whose?
Hold on. So, as soon as, so the whole time Lyra's walking around, I am Bondbreaker in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, that's how I normally walk around most of the time anyway, so it doesn't look abnormal. One guard comes up as Fiend, and I just like, well, that won't do. And immediately, like, behead him.
Guard. Rude.
I'm grinning because if you hadn't done that, I was going to make you roll a wisdom save.
Oh no, like Bondbreaker and I have already had the conversation. Kill them, then kill the Fiend. Done. This sounds like a plan. No one has told me how to handle it otherwise.
First of all, let me get back to the proper bastion map.
Oh.
Oh look, another thing I could have killed for a sneak attack thing.
Yep, my turn.
I know. I'm just imagining you just walking around with it, and then, I don't know, putting like a hat on like it's Boone in Fallout New Vegas, and I'm just there on the roof with a crossbow just watching them. This one.
There, that's a helmet. Where is Lyra's token?
I love that quest so much. You just put the hat on and the person just randomly dies.
This is where this is going down, just outside of the barracks.
Okay.
There are a couple of other guards around. I'm just not bothering to put tokens down.
Fair.
So when you
Okay.
behead a fiend,
You have advantage because he's not expecting an immediate attack like that, so give me an attack roll.
27?
Yeah, he's a regular human. It's going to be a hit.
Hello? 14 slurs.
That's enough. You fully decapitate him because Bondbreaker likes cutting pieces off of things.
Yes, he does.
And as he falls, there are shocked screams and shouts from the other two guards and a couple of other people who are wandering around. And as the body's falling, you see two sets of claws literally punch out of the guy's chest from the inside, rip his chest open, and a demon crawls out.
And I attack the demon. Zero hesitation. It's like I go swing and then come right back to swing. Like, nope, not even playing.
second attack, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm assuming the second attack is not with advantage.
It is not with advantage, no. It is very much aware that this is now a fight.
21.
That's a hit. AC's 15. He's just a little guy. He's like 2.5 feet tall.
So 13 slurs.
And you cut its head off.
Perfect.
I was half expecting another demon to crawl out of its chest like a Russian
Smaller
woman
It's like the
demon.
little Russian
Matryoshka
dolls.
demons.
Yes.
No!
And inside this demon is yet another smaller demon.
We'll get down to like these little itty bitty ants. We're just stepping on them.
She's like, what the hell?
Now they're bacteria sized and they're in the air.
Great, I think I inhaled it.
Nobody breathe!
I'll wipe Bondbreaker off on the dead guard's tunic and tell somebody to clean up the mess.
The guard just pointed at the demon's corpse saying, "What the fuck is that?"
A demon. Don't get infected by one. Stay away from moss on weird houses. I don't know.
It's kind of hyperventilating. Says, "Noted. Okay."
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just scout
Burn
our
it.
entire complex to make sure there's no fucking moss growing.
Doesn't seem to be.
At some point, Dell's gonna hear you killed one of her guards and come looking for you.
I report back to Glimmer. One fiend found, one fiend down.
I saw.
Oh. Okay.
I wasn't quite expecting that, but I suppose that's effective.
I don't know how else we would have killed it.
I can banish them back
The
to their
person or the
plane.
fiend?
I don't know.
I mean, the fiend didn't crawl out of them until they were dead, so it made sense to kill them.
I mean, Lyra would know that she has access to spells like protection from evil and good that can end a demonic possession.
Shh.
I don't know if you had it prepared right now.
No, I don't. I don't think I do. I think I took that off. Oh no, nope, it's still there. But shh.
Oh boy.
We don't talk
Worst
about that. It's
paladin.
like Bruno. We don't talk about it. Lyra is act now, spells later.
Out of curiosity, give me a. This isn't real. It's what would have happened. Give me a charisma save.
Me? Sure.
Yeah, it's not actually happening. This is a hypothetical of what would have happened if you hadn't immediately tried to kill him. Okay, it would have been fine.
I only get a plus 12 to my charisma save.
Yeah, I know it sucks. I only gave Bondbreaker a 15 DC because I gave it to you so early. But you can fail.
Yeah. barely.
It's hard.
Hang on, how the hell have you got a plus 12 to charisma? What's your charisma? 24?
16.
But also she has her aura and she's proficient in it.
Oh right, yeah, it's the aura that's giving us such
I get a
massive
plus
boost.
3 on saves from the aura. I get a plus 1 on saves from something else.
Probably ring of protection or something.
Yeah, I think you're
That's
right.
insane. Like, my dex is like a plus 10 at its highest. I was like, how is it she giving me a 12?
Well, if you
I
had an
mean-
aura, then you
Yeah.
get a +3 to that.
I was gonna say I have a plus 11 on wisdom saves, so
Hmm.
I'm a 10 on wisdom. Int is my lowest at 3.
Int is my lowest at 0.
You gotta hang out with me more. I'll help you with a plus 3.
My problem is that unless we're both literally frontline fighting, I'm usually so far ahead of you that I don't get.
I know.
It's okay,
Glimmer and Eventide are usually the two closest to me.
In my
And then-
on my next level, I get proficiency in Wisdom and Charisma saving throws, so that'll go up to a 6 and 5.
So, what are we serving the Duke for dinner? Since he doesn't eat.
moldy
That's a
cheese.
perfectly
We-
good
we will
human.
serve- We will serve him with questions,
Fantastic.
but
I'm
we
gonna
will
go
still eat.
I'm gonna go figure out what we're eating then.
I believe the younger staff say we would be serving tea.
Okay.
You mean dishing tea?
I don't know what that means.
I believe they use,
Tea is like gossip.
yes, tea for truth.
That doesn't make any sense.
It
Yeah.
is the first letter.
Actually, I
in
think
the
I
word
think it's actually
truth.
we're spilling the tea.
Why would you spill perfectly good tea?
It's you know,
I don't
like,
regret starting
you know the phrase "Don't
Bad
look a
tea.
gift horse in the mouth."
What is a gift horse?
A horse that's been gifted to you.
Actually, technically, that phrase wouldn't exist in this world because Troy never happened.
It could
Also,
still be a
I-
thing.
I just made my own horse.
Looking at a gift horse in the mouth is about checking the quality of their teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not about
I
Troy.
thought it was about looking at. I thought it was about checking inside the freaking.
No.
Now looking
No,
to
checking for
see
dental
how
health of the
old
horse.
it is
Alright,
and stuff.
I always
Yeah.
thought it was about you should probably look inside the damn. Actually,
It's
do
not a,
look
it's not a
inside the gift
Trojan
horse.
horse thing. No,
Yeah.
it's literally to see the quality of the horse that you were gifted. But it's a gift, so you don't inspect it.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's poor manners.
I have learned a whole new thing today.
There you go. Happy to help.
Yay.
Yeah, so spilling the tea isn't literally pouring the tea on the floor or anything. It's like gossiping.
This definitely wouldn't exist in this because spilling the tea is a reference to the Boston Tea Party.
I know.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to write down some questions. I don't know what this
Okay.
is.
I'm gonna go figure out dinner because we're gonna want to eat. I'm hungry now. I've
I
exerted
believe we
myself.
have some cheese.
I want more than cheese. Like bacon. Bacon sounds really good right now.
Carbonara.
Oh, Virgil, hold on. And I shuffle in my bag and I grab and start chucking animals into the yard.
Where are
make
you
videos.
doing? Where are we that you're doing this?
In the front of the house.
Okay. I just look at these animals come flying out. And
I think I
shrug.
can only, yeah, I only have 3 charges. So,
Well, little fuzzy balls, and then when they
Yep.
land on the ground, they spring out into whatever the animal is.
first one's a 5. So that's a panther. That's a quarter.
Oh, that's a shame.
6, it's a giant badger. That one's a quarter.
Pretty much has to be 7 or 8.
And another 5. Nope. A 7 or 8.
I look at these 2 panthers and a badger, and I'm like, I don't understand.
Don't kill the panther, but kill the badger.
Kill
Badger
the
looks up at
badger.
you.
Like, what the fuck, lady?
I look very puzzled as to why you want me to kill this badger. And I'm
The
like,
minute the badger looks at me, I'm like, I'm sorry. It was a joke. I didn't mean anything by it.
at this point, I'm already like, I put a hand down out gently to stroke the badger.
And I like you do that, and then like you get like barely a graze of fur, and I've picked it up.
Oh no! I was gonna say, does it react to me?
It kind of shies away. 'cause she's
Okay,
told
never
to
mind.
kill it.
I had a plan that would involve popping out the arm blade literally into the damn thing.
Yeah. So I commission the badger to go find some sort of vegetable, different types of vegetables. And I'm going to send the panthers to go hunt deer. I'll put them to work.
Okay, you watch the badger as it trottles off. Literally, like, in this direction towards Splenda's gardens.
Please
I
tell
don't
me the badger
argue.
comes back with mushroom.
Hmm.
And the
I don't
panthers come
argue
back
with
with a
it.
snake.
Yes, I am still very confused as to why I needed to witness this.
Well, I was hoping for bigger animals. It's happened once. once I got a really big elk once.
I
That would have
see.
been good eating.
Hmm.
Oh well.
I can't say I've ever considered the role of a butcher before.
Well, I mean, you have nice little knives. So.
I just pop the arm blade out.
And Lyra goes inside and starts rummaging to figure out food.
I can create food and water.
I was thinking of making some kind of a stew.
Mm.
I need to see if one of our hirelings can make bread.
The lash intensifies. I just thought somewhere in the world Talash runs a bakery.
No, she doesn't run a bakery. She has our ghosts in our little home thing make bread and then sells it out in the world. And eats
That's
a lot of it.
literally a bakery.
Yeah, but she's not baking anything, is what
Oh
I'm
no,
saying.
no.
That just means you have staff.
Yeah, I just said she
Yes.
runs a bakery. I said she
Okay.
runs a bakery.
Our house is a bakery, basically.
Mm. The Great Eberron
This
Bake Off.
tracks.
I think we're actually going to call it pretty much here for the night.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
okay.
early, but I know Cease says she had to get out of here by 11:30 or so, and we're about to kick off some really big stuff.
Okay.
Ah,
Well, an hour early would be nice for me as well because my floor is covered in disused PC parts and massive boxes, and my stepdad's coming in the morning to help me take it all to the skip.
We have our biggest market tomorrow.
Hang on
Yay.
1 second.
40
Have fun.
vendors.
wow.
This is
Yeah.
the box my monitor came in.
Oh yeah,
That
those
sounds
boxes
right.
are freaking huge.
Yeah.
There is a second box that was inside this box.
That's how Amazon rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's styrofoam inside that, and then various other bits.
Yeah, so I got the email today at like, I don't know, 6 o'clock. Might have been 5. That one, where we're gonna have 40 vendors. And then 2, that the neighbor where where the vendors are told to go park
Mm-hmm.
is actually doing a community yard sale, and we're not allowed to park there. So
Oh.
we have to go
Ooh.
find a parking spot in the neighborhood.
Oh, goody.
So I'm
That
like,
sounds great.
I'm gonna show up at the crack of dawn, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
park where I normally park
Yeah.
and not deal with it.
Mhm.
But I've got to get there early enough that I can get my spot.
Yeah.
So
No,
Yeah.
tonight was super cool. Not at all where I was expecting this to go.
No,
No.
that was a really cool game. That
I-
was such a
Twist.
Is it
Me.
because we've been for the
Experienced.
longest time because we've just been doing like character solo arcs to suddenly go, oh hey, main plot story. It's like
Mm-hmm. And not where I thought it was gonna go. So
Mm-mm. It was good.
But we started our whole, is the Duke a lich, and then suddenly it went to, by the way, demons are invading.
mm-hmm.
Lyra's still convinced he's some type of a lich.
I mean,
We'll find out.
I know.
By
There's
the
so
way-
many other kinds of undead out there.
yes.
Oh.
Yeah, Lyra doesn't know that though.
Shouldn't you? You're like a paladin. Undead are like your thing.
Just like with every nature class that has been in our game the last 11
I
years,
am-
no one's been trained in it.
I am an oath breaker.
Yeah,
Let's
but
be
before
honest.
that, you had school, right?
You know I have an intelligence of 7, right? Hold on, what is it?
Probably 8.
8. I have an intelligence
Yeah.
of 8.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
Wow.
yeah, she's the jock.
Random question while I'm just also mentioning PC parts.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my old motherboard. I'm
Mhm.
handling this because it's getting chucked out. It's like 2008 old. I've been trying to get the old CPU up, but I can't get the cooler fan from the outside because it's got these really annoying plugs in the back
Uh-huh.
that are expanding. How do you rip these things out?
You don't. Without breaking it anyway.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass.
Okay. It's just I wanted to get the old CPU out because it was a first gen i7, and it was
Yeah.
like just for history's sake.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
like you
you're-
could
if you're
break
pitching the board
brace.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know how I'd break a board without probably slicing
So,
my finger because everything
are
on this
the-
is sharp.
Are the pins? There are the punches metal.
I think
No,
they're
the-
plastic
the-
usually.
They're these little plastic ones that
Yeah.
are basically expanded
Nail
once they went
clippers.
through.
Just nail
Yeah.
clippers. Take
Okay.
take like nail clippers and just.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yep.
That's all.
Alright. I'm gonna head out. Good job, everyone.
Deuces.
Hey.
Yeah, great
y'all.
game.
Everyone.
See ya.
Night, guys.
All right, and that's going to be it for me tonight. I will be back on Tuesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern, for raid night, and then Thursday for more raid night. So I will see you then, but until then, as always, thanks for coming, thanks for hanging out, and have a great night.